Hi, this is Hank Hanegraaff, president of the Christian Research Institute and host of the Bible Answer Man broadcast with another Hank Unplugged short. This morning, a friend sent me an article titled The Incredible Shrinking Planet. And in that article, you kind of get a sense that when we discovered that the sun does not revolve around the earth, we likewise discovered that we are but an insignificant pale blue dot, as Carl Sagan once put it. We have little significance considering the vastness of the universe, considering the idea that the universe contains more than 1 trillion galaxies, each galaxy with billions of stars. And the more you consider this vastness, the more insignificant planet Earth and vicariously human beings. But of course, the reality is this: we are a privileged planet. And while I will not go into the details here, I've written about that in a book called The Creation Answer Book. But not only is our planet a privileged planet, but we ourselves are of inestimable value. Humans created in the image of God do inhabit, do occupy an exalted place in this universe. We have not shrunk in significance, nor has our planet. We are central to the universe. So far from impinging on our significance, the vastness of the universe intensifies our significance. Now, if the length of our days were a mere 70 or 80 years, we might rightly say that we are but specks in the middle of specklessness. But we have been created for eternity, an eternity of continuous new horizons, an eternity of continuous growth, of incomprehensible development. The movement of all of creation from the moment that God made the heavens and the earth, this privileged planet, to the very moment he created humanity in his own image, is a movement towards union with God. A movement towards becoming partakers of the divine nature, and that is a movement that will never end. So our significance, the significance of this universe, is encapsulated in the perichoretic movement, where the divine nature of the Logos united our nature to himself, and that in a single hypostasis. And in a reciprocal movement, the image returns to the archetype, who in turn imparts to it the divine life that we are intended for. The human being is interpenetrated by the whole of God and becomes all that God is, of course, excluding identity of essence. But we receive to ourselves the whole of God, and as the prize for ascending to God, as the fathers taught in the early church, we end up inheriting God ourselves. And so is this universe insignificant, a pale blue dot? Are we insignificant? No. And we know that we are not, because God became flesh so that we might rise up and become partakers of the divine nature, not only now, but for all eternity, because one day this earth will be re-envisioned. The universe that now groans in travail will be liberated from its bondage to decay, and we also ourselves. And so we see our ultimate worth described in an interpretive framework that begins in Genesis with a spiritualized conception of union with God as the ultimate goal of the Christian life. Well, I'm excited about this, as you can tell. I think oftentimes fundamentalism is stuck in a bad paradigm. In essence, they have never made the transition from the wardrobe to Narnia, and so oftentimes remain wretched flatlanders. Thanks for tuning in.